Really candid with you, I was never really good at fitness. I finished last in so many of those cross country and track races I did in high school. I was a chronic bench warmer. I have no hand-eye coordination, and trust me, I was always the last to be picked on teams. So it's crazy now that I'm a physical therapist. I love movement, and I feel like I fully lived into the version of myself that I've always wanted in terms of my health and fitness habits. So let's talk about what changed and how you can get there as well. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Ankita. I'm your physical therapist bestie, and I'm here to share all of my health, mobility, and fitness tips to help you pay your body rent to build your old lady bones. The thing that they don't want you to know about being active as an adult is that you really don't have to be good at it. Like, you no longer need to be drafted for a team or run the fastest mile in gym class. And the more narratives you tell yourself about how unfit or unhealthy you are, the more you're just going to continue repeating those same behaviors. Something that helped me defeat my mindset from just seeing fitness as this thing that I wasn't good at and I didn't belong to someone who's actually very active in that field, literally and figuratively, is just trying, just seeing what happened, just using it as an experiment and putting no pressure on what I should or shouldn't do. I really implemented this when I started Olympic weightlifting, and I had barely touched a barbell before this, but I found a local gym that I really enjoyed and was able to get one-on-one coaching and group coaching to really just help me learn the ropes. At first, I was so sore, so intimidated, so tired from this sport, but over time, I just kept showing up and treating it like an experiment to see what happened. And you know, it's been 4 or 5 years and I have absolutely loved the sport. I feel confident under barbells, but it all started with A, stopping the narrative that I wasn't meant for sports, and B, just seeing what could happen if I tried something new. Second, fitness had always been taught to me as a way to be smaller, to be skinnier, to fit the modern day aesthetic goals, and that was a really negative mindset and place to come from for fitness, because when you start working out to try to be smaller, it's really unsatisfying, because no longer is it about this intrinsic thing that you want to do, but rather this external pressure of how you should look. It took me a long time to get rid of this belief and this mindset, but something that really helped was trying to think about fitness from the perspective of where I wanted to be when I was an older adult. I want to still drive my own car. I want to still live alone. I want to be able to play with my grandkids. So during physical therapy school, I started viewing fitness more as a way of preventative care over some aesthetic goal. And a term that's really stuck with me throughout the years is this term called body rent. Body rent is essentially a daily movement payment that invests into the future version of you. It doesn't have to be anything crazy, but even if it's 10 minutes of stretching, an hour lifting session, a walk around the block, just something that helps to preserve the momentum and the dues that you have for your body to age gracefully. And lastly, I found fitness communities where I felt really seen and encouraged and empowered instead of just another number hiding in the corner and not really knowing what to do or feeling a sense of belongings. Because as a first generation, as an immigrant daughter, as a brown woman, as someone who's 5 feet tall, there's really not a lot of representation that looks like me. But through community, I was able to find a community that reflects my values and core beliefs. So those are my tips on how to start using fitness and health to really empower you instead of to feel excluded or left out of. If you have any questions, comment them in the comment box below, but otherwise I will see you in our next video.